In this video, I would like to tell you something rather personal about me. It is not very spiritual or for everyone else but me. It is probably rather boring, but well, you may click it away if you do not like it. So first of all, I'm so glad that my videos are so very popular. As of October 2016, there are now over 1,000 subscribers, and in total my videos were viewed almost 750,000 times. Wow, this is so impressive. I would never have expected that. So thanks so much, guys, for that. So for quite some time I haven't published any new videos. How does that fit together? Well, there's a reason for that, because in October I surprisingly became a father again. Well, yes, how surprising can one actually become a father? There are 9 months that you usually have time to prepare for it. I mean, surprisingly in the sense that I had not actually planned it. On the contrary, I'm now approaching the 50, already have a son who is almost grown up, and I had already completed my family planning. So I wanted to convert my son's room into a fitness room and, well, all such things. Well, but then life was of a different opinion. So what choice do I have now? I could resist and hold on to my original planning, or I can open myself up and see what this situation wants to show me. And my God, it is already presenting me so much new things. My daughter, Sophia Luisa, she's so different as my son was in that age. I really thought I knew how to deal with children and raise them, but so much of what I thought was valid suddenly no longer is true. I'm also so deeply surprised by how far my horizon must once again widen and stretch so that this small, delicate human being fits in. And above all, I'm surprised by how narrow my horizon has gotten over the past years. It is precisely this little being that was entrusted to me that now teaches me what it really means to be a parent. We are simply companions who have no rights to this being. We have the sole obligation to be there in a way that this child in our care can become what it should be, a free and happy human being. And our task is to keep harm and damage from this being. And for this, it is of course sometimes necessary to forbid things, to limit the freedom of this small monster so that it will not be permanently damaged by its own inexperience. Well, of course, the parents shouldn't fall by the wayside as well. Only healthy and happy parents can be really good parents. And so it is my obligation to ensure that I am also doing well in these turbulent times. I take care of my nutrition again, enjoy nature, just like right now. I use the breaks to meditate or sleep. I go jogging again, keep the relationships pure, especially in my love affairs and within my family and patchwork. Well, those are things that do me good anyway, and this little being reminds me of that. Oh, and now it's going to be a little bit spiritual nevertheless. The older I get, I more have the impression that we do not have as much freedom of choice as we think we have. Sometimes, for example, just now, it seems to me that the greatest and most important choice is actually to accept what is happening in our lives, or to oppose it. By accepting the developments in life, great gifts and valuable learning experience will always become obvious sooner or later. Well, and in denial, it will sooner or later always and with struggle, loneliness and stagnation. This does not mean that I have to accept anything and everything in my life blindly. It just means that I will look very, very carefully before I say no to something that is coming so strongly into my life. Or, in other words, use your heart above all to make the really important choices and your mind to manifest those decisions as good as possible. And in this way, heart and mind become ever better friends and partners for life. And by that, your life will become ever more powerful and peaceful. With love, Dirk Liesenfeld.